Think you drink healthy? Well, think again. Welcome to this eye-opening deep dive into one of the most consumed substances on the planet, alcohol. Whether it's a glass of wine at dinner, a toast at a wedding, or happy hour cocktails, alcohol is deeply woven into our culture. But do we really know what it does to our bodies and minds? Today, we will unpack the good, the bad, and the downright ugly sides of alcohol. We're breaking it all down into three parts: the good, where the potential health benefit lies; the bad, the risks of regular use; and the ugly, what chronic abuse can really do. Stick with us through this presentation and you will walk away with clarity, not confusion. So let's start with the potential upside. Some studies show that moderate drinking, defined as up to 1 drink a day for women and up to 2 for men, can raise HDL, the good cholesterol. Red wine in particular contains resveratrol, a plant compound with antioxidant properties. Alcohol in low doses can act as a social lubricant. It can reduce inhibitions and promote bonding. In stressful times, a small drink might offer a moment of relief, but let's not confuse relief with resolution. Interestingly, light to moderate drinkers sometimes show lower mortality rates than abstainers. This is known as the U-shaped curve. But remember, this doesn't prove causation. Healthy people may just happen to drink moderately, not the other way around. Your liver is your detox superhero, but alcohol overloads it. It starts with fatty liver, progresses to hepatitis, then to cirrhosis. The damage can be silent for years before symptoms appear. Even light drinking is associated with an increased risk of certain cancers. Breast cancer in women in particular is sensitive to alcohol, and the risk increases linearly, not exponentially, with each drink. Alcohol can worsen anxiety and depression. While it might help you fall asleep, it fragments REM sleep, leaving you groggy and unrested. Over time, your brain's natural sleep rhythm suffers. Excess alcohol raises blood pressure and contributes to arrhythmias like atrial fibrillation. It's ironic what might seem heart-friendly in small doses becomes heart-toxic in larger doses. Now, the ugly truth of alcohol. Let's talk dependence. Alcohol use disorder affects millions globally. It's not just about how much you drink, it's about control, compulsion, and consequences. Chronic alcohol use leads to brain atrophy, especially in areas controlling memory and decision-making. Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome is a severe form caused by vitamin B1 deficiency in alcoholics. Alcohol is a major contributor to car accidents, domestic violence, and self-harm. It impairs judgment, it slows reaction time, and lowers impulse control. No amount of alcohol is safe in pregnancy. Fetal alcohol syndrome causes permanent physical, cognitive, and emotional disabilities. Now, some of the questions that are burning questions that a lot of people are asking is red wine good for the heart? Red wine has been spotlighted for its potential heart benefits, mainly because it contains a compound called resveratrol found in grape skins. Resveratrol is an antioxidant that may reduce inflammation and raises HDL, the good cholesterol. However, these effects are modest, and you would have to drink an unhealthy amount of wine to match the resveratrol used in studies. What's more, the same benefits can often be achieved through diet, exercise, and not smoking, without the risks that come with alcohol. So, while moderate red wine might not harm, it's certainly not a heart medicine. If you don't drink now, don't start just for this reason. So how much is too much? That's a great question. According to health authorities like the CDC and WHO, moderate drinking is up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. But too much isn't just about the number of drinks, it's alcohol. If alcohol affects your sleep, mood, digestion, energy, relationship, or work, it may already be too much, even if you're within the official limit. Also, binge drinking, defined as 4 or more drinks for women or 5 or more for men in a single occasion, is considered risky behavior, even if it only happens on weekends. Is beer safer than vodka? Not necessarily. A standard drink is a standard drink, whether it's a beer, wine, or spirits. Each contains roughly 14 grams of pure alcohol. That's 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. So safety doesn't come from the type of alcohol, it comes from how much you drink, how often, and in what context. Beer may seem more casual or less potent, but if you're having several bottles, the alcohol adds up fast. Does alcohol help me sleep? Alcohol may help you fall asleep faster, but the quality of that sleep is often poor. Alcohol suppresses REM sleep, the deep restorative part of the sleep cycle. It also leads to more awakening during night, fragmented rest, and less time in the most healing stages of sleep. Can I build tolerance? Yes, and that's part of the danger. As your body adjusts to alcohol, you may need more to feel the same effect. What's the healthiest alcohol? What's the healthiest alcohol amount? If you are going to drink, look for alcohols that are lower in sugar, additives, and total volume. Red wine is often considered the healthiest option because of resveratrol and polyphenol. Is it better to quit cold turkey? That depends on how much and how often you drink. If you are a light or moderate drinker, quitting cold turkey is usually safe and may even be empowering. How can I tell if I'm dependent? Dependency isn't just about quantity, it's about control and consequences. Ask yourself, do I need alcohol to relax or socialize? Have I tried to cut down but couldn't? Do I drink even when it causes problem? Is alcohol taking priority over other things I value? Can I drink on weekends only? Weekend-only drinking might seem like a safer choice, but not always. If your weekend drinking involves binging, say 5 or more drinks in a single evening, it can still do significant harm to your liver, brain, and heart. So some of the myths versus truth about alcohol. So let's bust some myths, okay? So myth, alcohol warms you up. It gives the illusion of warmth while lowering core body temperature. Beer is safer than hard liquor. A standard drink has the same alcohol content regardless of the form. So, the key takeaways. The bottom line, alcohol is a legal substance with real health implications. For some, a glass now and then is harmless. For others, it becomes a silent destroyer. Know your limits, be honest with your habit, and never hesitate to seek support. If you or someone you know is struggling with alcohol, there's no shame in seeking help. Resources are available and recovery is possible. Your future depends on what you do today. Make informed choices and remember, you don't need alcohol to enjoy life.
Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.